Hi there everywhere. Thank you. Hi there everyone. Thank you for watching our teaser video. I'm Linda Parker, the CEO of BA Life, and I'm here with Dan and Alison from the DWP. Hi Dan and Alison. Welcome. Please introduce yourselves and what you do.
Okay, thanks Linda. So I'm Alison Jurowski. I'm the head of role for Business Analysts at DWP Digital. And I'm based up in our Newcastle hub. And with me is Dan.
Hi, so my name's Dan Davies. I'm a lead business analyst with DWP Digital. Like Ali, I'm based out in Newcastle, and I've been with DWP for about the last 6.5 years. That's heavy.
Thanks for that. That's great. This is your first time talking at BA Live. So what is it that sparked your interest in BA Live 2023 and inspired you to take part?
Okay, so I'll tell you that one. So I think it's important for any of us as kind of more senior figures in the BA community to actually get out there and kind of share knowledge, share experience, learn from each other. So these kind of events are a really good way to do that. But I also really like that this one was aimed at business analysts based up in the north, which obviously Dan and myself are both based up in Newcastle. So it's rare we get events like this. So that kind of really piqued my interest.
Cool. Good stuff. Dan, do you want to add anything to that, or does that just...
That all resonates with me. We've got quite a large community of BAs within DWP already, which we already invest a lot of time and energy in. So exactly what Ali said, it's all about trying to give back and make those connections, that wider network across the BA community. And if we can do more of that kind of stuff north of the wall, all the better.
Great. So you guys are scheduled to appear in our Human Touch track, which has been a staple of our conference to date. Lots of people are really interested in it. It's, as the name suggests, it's all about BA self-care, resilience, self-development, and for this year it's about careers and leadership. Can you give us a teaser and just a little teaser about the sorts of things to watch out for during your talk?
Yeah, so I'll take that one. So our session is going to revolve around self-development. So as part of that, we'll be discussing things like the importance of self-development, some of the factors that can maybe prevent people from focusing on things like self-development, some of the barriers that people maybe need to overcome. We'll also get people to consider reframing the way they think about certain situations and how they might apply things in their real life to how they might approach the self-development in the workplace. We'll discuss things like the different actors that are important or involved as part of that self-development perspective, and we'll also be sharing some of our own experience of things that we've tried, some things that have worked well, and equally some things that we continue to find a challenge as we go along.
That sounds amazing. I particularly like what you said about using things in your personal life and matching that against things in your work life. That really resonates with me. That sounds fabulous and I can't wait to see it. So this isn't all about the presentation. Can you tell me a fun fact about yourselves?
We're not fun. I go first. I've got one. A fun fact about me. So I grew up in Whitby, a seaside town on the northeast coast. Lived there till I was 24, I think. And I used to be an ice cream man. All right. So I was an ice cream man, or an ice cream person, from the age of about 13 through to 20. I went for a place called Beacon Farm Ice Cream. Other ice cream providers are available. And I'll be honest, it was the best job I've ever had.
You done also with the BA, Dan?
For sure. What was new, Ali?
I'm sure there's some transferable skills there. I actually struggled with trying to think about a fun fact about myself. So I've kind of gone with a bit of a random fact, really. So I've got a cat called Squirtle, who is named after a Pokemon, who is actually a blue turtle. So I'm not quite sure kind of how my son came up with that name. It's all well and good until you lose the cat and you're roaming around the streets late at night shouting Squirtle at the top of your voice. But anyway, I kept my son happy, so there you go.
That's great stuff. So funny. I love the fact that you're an ice cream man, and I love Whitby. I've been there many, many times in the past. Great stuff. Thank you for that. One final thing is, many of our listeners may want to get in touch with you. What's the best way to do this?
I'd probably say initially via LinkedIn. I think there's only one of me with my name, so I'm not sure if the same.
Details on the video.
Yeah, and it's similar for me. You should be able to find me. I'll have a picture of me and one of my beagles in the background, so that's the thing to look out for on my LinkedIn picture.
Nice. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us today. And to everyone out there, if you want to know more about Alison and Dan and their talk, and BA Life, of course, then visit our website, which is www.balife.co.uk. Thank you for listening, and you can obviously find out more on the 27th of April 2023. Get your tickets now.